here's what happened in a nutshell. Well, I'll just tell you the whole damn story. So I was on Fish Tree Hill, like, I guess that's 52, going up near, to the Go Mart or BP, I don't know what it is, by the call center. And where, like, Mount Wet, like, you can turn up that one road, like, where it merges. I was trying to merge because it says to stop merging, and there was like trucks that wouldn't let me get in between them, and then there was this lady in a Jeep that would not let me get in between her and me and the trucks. So I'm like literally in that yellow part, like in the lines, driving, trying to get the fuck over. So I get over and I flip her off. And she, like, you could see her, she's like, "Argh," like freaks out. And she, like, pulls her Jeep all the way over to the side. Like, she's in the side of the road. So I keep going and flip her off as she goes as I go past her, because, you know, screw her. I don't know her. I don't care. She was being rude. She could have just let me over. I was not even, like, going that fast. It was just, there was so much traffic in both lanes. There was no way for anybody to get over, so they had to, like, start to let people merge, you know, courtesy. God, I'm gonna do a video about driving. People, piece of shit. They just don't teach anything anymore. So anyways, so I go on because I'm meeting my mom at Taco Bell with my kids, because I've got Liv in the back seat through all of this. So I see that she's behind me, like a couple cars back, but I'm gonna hope that she doesn't, like, follow me, because I'm already, like, it's a full moon, PMS, like, none of this is good, like, combo for anybody. So, I pull in, and she pulls in right behind me, like a bat out of hell, just right behind me, jumps out of her car. I'm like, fuck. So I put my car in park, I get out, and I was like, are we gonna do this? What is it? Don't get out of your car unless you're gonna do something. So she was like, you're an entitled kid, you rude, sound, like, just all this shit, like, you better watch who you're pointing your finger to. I was like, what are you gonna do? And then she kept running her mouth, and I was like, you could have just let me merge. And this, like, I'm not yelling, by the way, in any of this, because I don't do that. I'm not a good, like, arguer, like, back and forth. I don't do well with that. Like, you just hit it or quit it, and not in a sexual way. I don't have time to go back and forth, because I go from yelling to real quick. No. So I was like, I need you to not yell anymore in my face and get out of my face, because I'm going to hit you. I gave her fair warning. Nope. She got in my face again. So I shoved her far enough. She was like, I'm calling 911. And she ran back in her car. So I got in my car, and I was like, I sent Mom a message to let her know I may be in jail before she gets to meet me at Taco Bell. That she needs to hurry, because I do have a child with me. I sent Michael a message to let him know that, you know, the kids, someone will have our kids. It may not be me. And then, yeah. So I let everyone know that needs to know that I may be in jail. And then I was like, okay, well, I'm ready to eat now. So I was like, okay, Liv, let's go. She's like, what's wrong with that lady? I was like, she's obviously having a bad day. So we go inside, and poor Paula Clay sees it all. They witnessed the whole shit show. And I would have been mortified had it been, I mean, thank God it was her, because it really felt better, and I, like, got to vent and say exactly what happened and not feel like a crazy person. Because it really felt better. Thank you, Paula, because you really did make me feel so much better. But, and the kids are laughing, and they're thinking that I'm crazy, just, you know, whatever. They're not judging, though. That's what I loved. So the cops come and talk to her. Then they talk to Jeremy. Then they talk to me. They come in, and I'm like, you want to go outside? So they're like, well, we just want to get your story. I'm like, well, basically I flipped her off. Then she followed me, got parked behind my car, then proceeded to, like, attack me verbally, so I attacked her physically. He was like, I told her she can't do that. She can't, if someone flips you off, flip them back off and go on about your day. How life works. He said you can't follow someone into a gas station and expect them not to, like, feel threatened and react. And I'm 32 with 4 kids. I'm not a kid. I'm just not going to deal with somebody's crap of not letting me get in whenever we're all driving. We're all trying to get somewhere. And so, anyways, she called the police on herself. She got herself in trouble and got all pissed off about it and drove off. Excuse me. But, anyways, I thought it was super funny because she literally just made herself pissed off. And I didn't get in a bit of trouble. He was like, you're fine. There's no issues here. She was actually in the wrong. So, anyways, that was the story. It was something else. I wasn't afraid. I just didn't really want to hit a 50-year-old woman. I felt terrible. I didn't want to have to punch her, but had she have hit me, God, that would have been awful. Anyways, so that's what happened.